Good morning, Twitch. My name's Farley. This is my channel AdAstraDraconis, and we are back on the Cobblemon world, specifically my personal world. Oop, there we go. So today, as in the stream title, we are going to seek out Chikorita. We're going to renew our starter hunt. As we've been making some very good progress on our Pokedex, but we do have some very big blind spots where some are missing, and we need to correct it. Yep, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to look for Chikorita. I might even include looking for another Sprigatito. We have so many water Pokemon that we just do not have. We have not found, so that's also going to be something we need to sort out. But first, how are you all doing? I hope you had a good weekend. Did everyone watch Minecraft Live? If not live, then the recap video, because oh my goodness, there is some exciting stuff in that. Spears? Oh my goodness. Those are going to be crazy. Never mind the certain fellows that get spawned. Right, let's see. Well, before we get started today, I need to do a bit of tidying up on my bag. So while I do that, while I wake up a bit more, so I had a little bit of a late start to the stream, unfortunately, as I was exceedingly tired. Hard time sleeping. I've also had a interesting opportunity offered, but I need to spend some time thinking about that. I don't know if I want to go for, but it would be a very good one. I don't know what it says about me that a very good opportunity has been sort of recommended to me, and I'm reluctant to kind of go for it because it requires a really early start. I am not someone who wakes up and functions at early in the morning. It is a struggle for me, and well, I'm in need of a job, which is why I'm actively considering this. Because the curse of modern life is that you need money to live. The opportunity involves having classes between certain hours, with the earliest being 8:30, which means being awake much earlier than that. Oh, my brain cannot cope with the possibility at my age. Oh, I'm sure that it's worthy of being mocked for. Your girl's old and a bit set in her ways is all. Alright, so we've got striped redwood, red wool, mangrove. Where's the mangrove? That's mahogany. Here we go. Knew I had this here somewhere. So we've got red wool. Do we have a place for red wool? I don't think we do. We'll put it in here for now. Alright, tough. It's one of these. There we go. The downside to so many backpacks is you have too many backpacks. Alright, raw cod. Cooked cod. Oh dear. Alright, let's put both of these in here. So, if we do... no. So, oh, we've got some berries in here. So let's drop them in the berry backpack. We'll put the mints over there as well, because why not? So we've got a bit of redstone. I added a couple of new add-ons for see if they'll work out for me, because I think I could use a bit of extra help. Redstone was back at the front over here. So I might as well put that in there. And leaves are over here. Where are they? Oh, there they are. And then clay, I think it's over here somewhere. Gravel, ash bricks. Aha! Got dirt. Get dirt deposit up here. The problem with not playing on this world as much as I have usually is I have a lot of stuff that's just suddenly in these bags that I wouldn't normally have, or I would have tidied up after a different stream, but I've not gotten around to it. So that might be definitely something to do another day. But I only need to clear out a little bit, so I won't take very long. But how are other people's Monday mornings? Are you having a good one? Are you having a bad one? A bit indifferent to us all? I mean, that's definitely me. Just getting on with life can be hard sometimes. Well, that's fine too. But I hope for anyone who's really struggling at the moment that things change for the better for you. And that you feel better soon. More flowers in here? No. Oh, Pokeballs. I want those in there. Let's switch these into here. Leather ink. There we go. Let's grab these. Oh, berry. And we'll switch the medicinal leeks in there as well. Put the coal in there for the moment. Let's put the food in here. Put the medicine in there. Then, do I have anything? No. Doop, doop, doop. It's more alchemy stuff, really. So let's... Oh, and copper. Let's put the sugar in here for now. I'll put that in there. So yeah, it's a tired morning, a sleepy morning. But I hope everyone's doing all right. I'm trying to do all right. It's frustrating when you find yourself struggling a bit with trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, even at my age. I'm a lot older than many on Twitch. Not everyone, but it can be really frustrating, and you can feel really alone when you're not making progress in your life as you thought you should. Or thought you would. Growing up, you definitely get certain expectations put on you. And it's definitely frustrating when you turn around and you can definitely tell the world doesn't work that way. Could be, it doesn't work that way anymore. Could be, it never did. And you were sold a lie. Getting a bit philosophical this morning, I guess. These, oh, more flowers. Oh, Power V, okay. Da, 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 da. Chicken in there. all the slime in there, and more of those. Okay, that'll do. We've done enough tidying, I think, that we can get started with our adventures today. So the first thing we want to do is craft a new item that I added a pack for. So I need to check what I need for it. It's the Pokenav. So we need all these items, and main ones I need to figure out how to make are the upgrade and the electricizer. Or electorizer, I suppose it is. Yeah, electorizer. So we need iron bars. I think we got those. Do we have glowstone dust is the question. Well, you have some glowstone. Do you have any dust? Oh, looks like we'll be getting some dust in a moment. Alright, so here we go. Only 4. If I remember correctly, I did think the hammers work on nether items, which is a little frustrating. Lots of stews. And now we can make the items we need there. So that those, and then what was the other thing we needed? Oh. Iron bars. I think we have some down here. The wrong side. Aha. We need the one, but that's okay. And then we need iron and copper. And did we need anything else? That is the question. Is it redstone? Okay. Fortunately, we have some redstone. So we've got 1 electricizer. Now we need an upgrade. Redstone lamp. Ooh. Okay. Thought I think the redstone's all upstairs, so up we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got this. We need one of these. So we've got a redstone lamp. We could technically make a cell battery, but that's not what we need today. So we need an amethyst shard and some glass and some copper. So we put the... Oh no, we'll probably need the iron in a minute. That's an amethyst shard. Check. Anything in here I can use now? Glass. Where do I get my glass these days? In here, apparently. Excellent. And then we need a diamond. So 4 copper, 1 iron. Both of those are a diamond. And there we go. And you can dye it any colour you like. You can get a fishing nav. Interesting. So we might consider that in future. But I like adding a bit of colour to mine, so... What dyes do I have with me? Oh, let's Grab these and put these away. Duh. Put that in there as well, just in case. And make cyan dye. Blue and green. Okay. We have plenty of blue dye. Due to the usual accident of converting the wrong material. Fortunately, I have so much lapis, or did at one point, that wasn't really a big problem. So lovely herd of sheep. Green. Cactus I think is over here somewhere. There we go. And of course it lands on its neighbor and that instantly destroys it, which is very annoying. Or on itself! I need to make myself a proper little cactus farm redstone-y device thing. I'll need to look that up, because I think that's just going to be really useful. It does occur to me, Farley, you could have just dropped a green apricot into the oven. And to that I say, whoops. As you can see, we've got lots of cooked salmon. So we'll probably take a stack with us for our journey. Furnaces are a little backed up. So let's... Did I not... I thought I made a whole bunch of coal last week. Huh, I guess I didn't. What we need is... technically only one of these, but let's do two. That's a blast furnace, so let's just do this. And then we got cyan dye. And then we can dye our Pokenav to a cyan color. Excellent. I'll put that in there. Grab that. Take these away. There we go. So we got the Pokenav, but what is the other thing we need? Wandering Trader Pokenav is kind of fun. Okay, so we got the Pokenav. And a finder. Okay. So we're gonna make probably a blue one. So we need to make another electricizer. Alright. 2 redstone and another iron grate. Oh, okay. Now, this is admittedly 2 items that I'm not going to be using when I do Where's That Cobblemon, unless chat says I can. One, two, three, okay. And a compass. Oh, surely we got a compass. I know we have compasses somewhere. Aha. Compass. And let's break out the blue apricorns. There we go. So the poker finder. If you've never seen this before, it's quite a useful doodad. Let's have a quick nap. And go from there. You can check to see what can be living here. So we've got Magneton. Rare, ultra rare. Okay. And you can see all the possible Pokemon that can spawn. Like, even Charizard could potentially spawn here in the Mediterranean forest. How crazy is that? And that's the ultra rare category. So the ones we haven't seen is this one and this one. I'm actually shocked that I've seen all of these so far here. But definitely have not seen any Ralts. Well, no, we've seen Corellia and we have seen Ralts, but we've not seen Gallade and Gardevoir. Not sure. I think that's Electivire. So this gives you an idea of like what can you potentially find here, or what can potentially spawn in this area. And that's just really handy. And then the Poker Finder is you can put the name of the Pokemon you're looking for here. You can also tick it so that shiny Pokemon will show up on your radar. That's just really handy. So we've got all that done. Put a little bit of redstone in there, and let's put the glass away. I am just going to do a quick AFK. I need to refill my water before we get started. And we've got a quick ad break coming up, so I want to run that now so no one gets interrupted while we get started with our hunt for Chikorita. So I will be right back. And there we go. We're back now, or should be. And mic is active. There we go. I see you now. So, it's time we're going to do some hunting for Chikorita. Now, important thing to note is Chikorita does not show up in the ultra rare bracket, which is a little frustrating. Although it's kind of fascinating to see what does, you know? What counts as ultra rare and what doesn't. So, that's the first thing we're going to do. Is we're going to come out here first, and one thing I want to do is for anyone new to the stream, welcome. Please feel like giving a follow. If you are following or you're watching along just lurking, you're very welcome. One thing I have recently completed, which was on my to-do list, and it doesn't look like much from here, but I'm pretty pleased with the work we did, is we reinforced around the edges of this lake, except with this calcite, for lore reasons, but we reinforced around the edges of this lake to make it our Magikarp pond. And this is where, if you have enough points, you can claim a name for a Magikarp, and I will then release them in here, and here they will stay and live happily for as long as this world exists, which will hopefully be a very long time. So this is our long Magikarp pond, and for anyone wondering, I have a fair number of Magikarp, not as many as I did when I first started farming for them. But let's just scroll through quickly. So we got half a box, one other half a box, about 2 boxes and a bit. But they're all over level 94-ish. I think the lowest might be 93, but they're all pretty high numbers. No 100s because I wasn't that lucky. But I did get 2 shinies in my extremely tedious hunt for a shiny Magikarp. And if you've not seen my pride and joy, the 2 of them are over here. Now, I have a lot of sort of slowly gathering shinies, and a thing I do is whenever a shiny spawns, my audience gets to pick the name. That was not the case for these 2. Oh my goodness, you're drowning. Dude, how did you get in the water? How are you over here? Like, what is your deal? I guess he wanted to swim with the fishies. Anyway, this is Midimos, who is a very shiny Magikarp, and then a much better Magikarp, which I evolved into a Gyarados, is Finon. I'm very proud of both of them. They took so much effort to get. Now, if we stand here, what does the Pokemap say? Oh, we got a chance for a Vaporeon. But still no Chikorita. So, first thing we need to do is find a location that has a good chance of spawning a Chikorita. Hello there. Fortunately, we have been to many places on this, well, started going many places. It's a very expansive map. And I use the Waystone mod to make getting around, especially for these kind of hunts, a lot easier. So, we want floral forest. So we'll start here. So we've got quite a few chances at a fire Pokemon at this little section, but not the one I'm after. So let's mount up. Oh. We come over to this bit, which is a lot more floral. Oh, excuse me, I'm just about to sneeze. Just sudden twitch of cold. Bit unusual. There we go. Alright, so here we are. We have a chance. We got Meganium. Excuse me. Yep, Chikorita. So we're going to track them. No, I'm a poker finder. I'm gonna add Sprigatito because I want another one. The one I have is not very good. But what's gonna add their pre-evolutions, or rather post-evolutions? So we got Bayleaf, and then we've got I think it's Masquerada and Meganium here. So in the Poker Finder, they're now all listed in here. And the game will keep an eye out for them. Let's not do shiny only, because that's not going to do us any good. And while we've got lots of different Pokemon on the minimap, the little doodad adds a little ping radar in the bottom right corner there. And that's going to make it much, well, theoretically, much easier to find what we're looking for. Theoretically. How well it works out, well, we'll have to wait and see. But we'll spend a little bit of time around here. It's also worth, like, just popping across, like, I'm going to pop over here. Because I'm curious as to what sort of rare spawns, what sort of things spawn in the Forgotten Forest. Oh! Hang on, let's just check. I love the Ponytas. I love Classic Fire, but the Galarian Ponyta, like, I think their model in Cobblemon is one of my absolute favourites. Like, they nailed the fluffy mane. So let's see, what have we got? Alright, so we've got more of a chance for Masquerada. Oh, we got Froakie and all them. You know, the one I don't know where to find is actually Sobble. I may have to look up, like, what sort of locations a Sobble might spawn. But it does look like Sprigatito can spawn, or has a chance to spawn in the Forgotten Forest. So that's good to know. I did not know that. Ooh. Is that evolved antenna? Hatterene? Hattrem. What's the Hattrem? Oh, there you are. I don't have one of these, so I definitely want one. Oh, and I think I know something I forgot to do before we set out. Oh, well, we've got plenty of quick balls, so that's going to do. But at some point, we may need to duck back and make some more Pokeballs of certain kinds. Because it's just useful to have all your Pokeballs on hand. Oddly enough, blue and yellow tend to be the Pokeball colours that get used the most, so. And then immediately over here, rather than a Forgotten Forest, we've got a Redwood Forest. So let's Alien Shrubland. Oh. Ooh, okay. So Alien Shrubland, definitely a good shout out. That's that whole area here. And then we're in the Redwood Forest. And we can potentially find these. Apparently I have not really. You'd think I'd have all the common Pokemon by now. For the numbers that keep spawning in places I've been, but for someone who claims to want to complete the Pokedex, I'm not doing a very good job of it if I'm missing even the commons. Oh well. So give it, we'll do a couple of cycles around here. And then we can relocate to other places. But, yeah, I'm really happy with this world seed. It's so pretty. I do use 2 terrain mods. The biomes we've gone, which I believe is like the biomes you go updated. Oh, I got the Rapidash version. Let's go check them out. Oddly enough, like, I don't like it as much as the Ponyta. I think the Ponyta really just nails the fairy. Although you could argue that it does a good job of like being... Oh, orchard. What do we get in here? Oh, we got a chance for Gallad and God of War. Reboot. Ah, so we can potentially get... Now we're down here at the edge of the orchard. What's funny is I have found before when I've been over here is I've had fossil Pokemon spawn, which is like, how did that happen? But it is what it is, you know? Oh, there we go. So let's just fly over here and check. What do we get on the Pokedar? So again, Chikorita does have a chance to spawn over here as well, which gives us a load of options for if we want to, like, wander around in circles for a bit. Yep, and it was here. Oh, excuse me. Big yawn. Yep, you can even see it. We got a chance at Bastardon, a chance at Rampados. It's like, where are these fossil Pokemon coming from? And I'm guessing there must be a lush cave, like, somewhere beneath here. Which is fascinating to me. Like, I would never have thought it. But no, apparently that this has a chance to get more of these. They're all ultra rare, of course. Extremely rare bracket, but hey, I'm not going to complain. They decide they want to spawn for me. I think that'd be quite nice, actually. But they're not what we're looking for today. Oh, there we go. So all I can think is somewhere down there, in the depths of that water, is access to a lush cave. Rocky shrubland. Ooh. It's just fun to use this, like, to see what the possible Pokemon are. I won't lie and say that I'm not a little reluctant to use it, because I am still, for certain hunt projects, I like having to put the effort in to find the right place to find something. So I won't always use this, but I don't think it hurts. Now we've got grassland, so let's see what we get here. Some spawns are definitely more common than others, which is crazy. And if we come over here, got a Weeping Witch Forest. Interesting. What is that? Oh, it's Blaziken. Well, I don't need one of those. We have one. So let's check this Eevee. Generally I am a bit of a sucker for Eevees, but we're not catching any that are under sort of 65 to 70 IVs right now, as we already have plenty in the lower bracket. Temperate Grove. Even though this is an island here, it still counts as river, which I think is fascinating. And we've got the sunflowers over here. More sunflowers over here. If I stand here, does it have? Yes, it does. It does. Got sun currents. You won't find sun currents in a place that doesn't have sunflowers. So we're gonna just park it here and let things spawn in for a minute. I'd love to know, like, what are people hunting? What have you recently captured? Like, what are your hunt targets? Ooh. Excuse me for all the yawns today. Yeah, no, we've been making really good progress with our Pokedex. That's not the Pokedex. This is the Pokedex. So as mentioned, like, we've got this Pokedex pretty thoroughly done. The only thing missing are the legendaries, the rest of the Dratini line. Like, we got a wild Dratini last week, and I was beside myself, and we still need a Porygon. But otherwise, it's, we need Totodile and Chikorita here. A whole bunch of unavailable Pokemon, and then some we need to upgrade or level. And locate the missing ones, like this one here. What is 226? I don't know. You know, it. For all it was one of my generations of Pokemon, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember what they are by number. So that might be something worth looking up. Pokemon by dex number. And that's 226. I somehow don't have a Stantler. Huh? That doesn't seem right, almost. Alright, there we go. Well, Tyrantrum is now leveled up, so I suppose while we're here, what we're going to do is switch out Look at you, though. You're so fancy. What a handsome fella. So we can go in there, and then it's all the way back here, I believe. Where are you? There we go. Not the worst stats on a Dratini either. I was quite fortunate. And they're so cute while they're asleep. Oh my gosh. So they're going to stay in our party now while we level them up. Because we are in need of that particular line. So we got that there. Not necessarily ultra rare, but nice to have. Or at least nice to lock out. Yeah, that Lilligant can... Where'd you go? There you are. Fits in perfectly with the area. But you're not the fancy flower type we're looking for, so... We have another Eevee around here. 66. Yeah, that'll do. Every time I change this, it shrinks back the next string, which is a little bit annoying. There we go. Didn't... Sleep powder failed, of course. You're not doing too well here, buddy. Oh, no wonder they're paralyzed. Well, I was certainly paying attention. Hey, that's another Eevee added to the pot. Although it seems like we need to maybe make a few more Pokeballs of certain kinds. Certainly we want some Park Balls. So let's do that now. Grab a bunch of the red, a bunch of the green, and some iron. Alright, so 44 should be good. Keep those on hand. Let's just do a quick check here. Now, oddly enough, I don't really use Ultra Balls all that much. Comparatively. Like, I found level balls, nest balls, a lot of the dedicated balls much more useful compared to that. And of course, quick balls are the ball to end all balls. Balls. So let's use a bit of blue, a bit of yellow. I'll need to farm up some more of those. There we go. Use up all the gold there to make some extra stacks. Because honestly, you go through a lot of quick balls while you're doing these kind of challenges, which is not a bad thing, but just something you need to keep in mind. I don't really need the shield at the moment, so let's do that in the offhand. Now the map is there rather than in the bottom right, so let me know if that's any issues of being able to view it. I do see on there. There we go. That look better? That looks better. Oh, another ponytail. Ooh, yep. No, we're grabbing you. Hey, gotta love a quick ball. It's funny because I don't have anyone to be competitive against on my single player world, obviously. And I'm not traditionally a very competitive person. Ooh, shiny. Why do you have got to be a pat rat though? Still. Where are you at? Well, he's there, that's for sure. I think he's like my third or fourth shiny pat rat. We found one during my great Magikarp hunt. We've had one or two spawn in the village as well. There we go. First shiny of the stream. Oh, excuse me. That one caught me off guard, I think. Actually, let's... Oh, a zombie. Nothing really so far, so let's just pause a minute. This is the hard part of Pokemon hunting. Is the waiting. The searching is the hard part, the seeking. Oh, that's going up to despawn a few things. So up we go. Nothing else. It's a really nice view. It gives you a really lovely idea of what kind of biome you have beneath you. Although I don't remember this being quite so hollowed out. What happened here? I definitely didn't do that. Eh. Maybe it's always been like that because I just haven't bothered to look beyond this. Like, oh well. Right, let's give things a minute to spawn in. Well, it surprises me that this is a biome Electabuzz would want to be in. But on the other hand, like, why wouldn't it? It's so pretty. Who wouldn't want to hang out in this sort of biome? Oh, well, that was easy. Come on, we... I don't know who else was watching Minecraft Live, but I don't know what I'm more excited for, the Nautilus or jousting. I mean, yeah, it's technically the spear. The spear, it's a weapon, but, like, let's be clear, it's jousting. You get to joust in Minecraft. That's going to be amazing. You're going to get to joust in Cobblemon. How crazy is that? I want Rhinehorn jousting tournaments. I mean, sure, you could do, you know, jousting tournaments featuring Ponyta, and I'm sure I will, but, like, Rhinehorn jousting tournaments just sounds so much cooler. Because they're big and plated. Interesting that you spawn while it's raining. I think the 80 is probably the best one we're going to find here. Yep, okay. Oh. Does the rain change anything about the spawn conditions? Nothing's living here while it's raining. Sure. Like, it's like 0.2% chance. Which is still better than the rest of them. Oh, we got another one. So we go on down to the apple orchard, see what we got over there. Ooh, spooky. Alright, let's see. Oh. Still in the orchard. What's over here? Old growth. Ooh. Oh, Chikorita can. Oh, but it's a lower chance. Still really low chance. Ooh. Oh, that could have been bad. It's got to be a couple of biomes where we got some better spawn chances, to be honest. Oh, hello. We'll grab these, because these are always useful. Plenty at home. Let's take some away. As much, it's a really clogged spawn bucket, but it's still a slightly higher chance here. One thing I want to check. Oh, and that's a hole for archaeology, but it is traditional Minecraft stuff, not Cobblemon. So another place we're going to go is Cherry Blossom Hill. Oh. No one needs you, so bye-bye. Hello. Look at this gold bat. And I love when they sleep, they just like flat on their face. It's so silly, but very fun. Alright, so, new biome. Let's see what the Pokénav says. Again, it's like less than 0.01%, which is like, oh, that's not great. What the heck? Oh, you're a backpack one. Oh, I don't like that. Look at you. You're kind of a pain. And he did some heavy damage. Don't like that. Alright, where's my... I have a good bow somewhere. Alright, apparently I don't have a good bow anymore. Where did I put my arrows? There we go. Actually, what I want to do is get him in a boat. Hey! No backpack! After all of that? I'm insulted, I am. Alright, let's have a look. I'm just going to take a quick look at my list of Cobblemon locations. See what we can find for Chikorita. Chick. So we need floral. Excuse me. Oh. So floral has the highest or best chance to find one. As we've seen, the cherry blossom forest like this one, cherry grove rather, it's not as high as we would like. So if we do just a quick here, like still a super low chance for any of these, which I'm not really a fan of, to be honest. I'd like something that's got a little bit of a better chance. Still, we're going to have a little hunt around here because it's a new location. Did I mute? No, I'm not muted. Always worried I'm muting myself by mistake. Where for art thou, Chikorita? That is our question today. clustering into an orchard, so we know that there's a chance for Chikorita to spawn in orchards. And it's, oddly enough, higher than the Cherry Grove, which... that feels wrong somehow. I don't understand why that's the case, but, you know. I mean, if it says it is, it is, so... oh, and we can't... I think... is this lavender? Jacaranda? Well, the other... oh, chance at fossils. Still a 1% chance. Ugh. I got the prairie. Let's see. What can we find out here? Alright, not Chikorita. Now in the Jacaranda Glade, and over here, there's no Chikorita at all, which is frustrating. But because the spawn bucket is much, you know, much more contained, that makes sense. Alright. So let's go across to the lavender field and see if that makes a difference. Kind of hope it does. These are all the water Pokemon you can find here. Now we're in the lavender field. It's still 0.01%. Oh. So, this is an extensive lavender field, as you can tell. Because it goes all the way around here. So we're going to hang out here. The two different types of orchard depending on like the mod packs. I have 2 terrain mod packs. But there's also the Sakura Grove there. So let's head that way because it's a completely different one. It could be fly, but you know, sometimes you want to go on foot. And this is still considered river. Oh, that got underway. So we do a check on the river. Huh. No, I'm going the right way. It's this way. Okay. Of course, hunting shinies is a nice thing to do as well. So, with any luck, we'll get a second one. I'm planning to push this to be a bit of a long stream. We're going to have half of it dedicated to the Chikorita hunt, and then part of it, I think, we'll do something back at base. Not fully decided on what yet, because I do have a number of different projects to do. What I'm currently leaning on is expanding the cave behind the base, where the tunnel entrance I've built is, and make that into the tumblestone farm I was thinking of. Still 0.01%. Ugh. Now we're in an orchard. Oh, there's a sunkern. Sunkern spawning at sunset. Where are you going down there, buddy? That's a bad idea. One thing, you might meet me. Hey. Whoa. That looks cool. Funky dripstone cave. That's really cool. Typically that might be a cave you'd only go down in with like a bucket of water. But having a flying Pokemon to kind of bring you down there is awesome. Oh, look at that. Because it's raining, you've got all this lovely shimmering effect. Again, no Chikorita in that forest. Which feels really odd to me. Because, like, that feels like the perfect opportunity to have a Chikorita spawn. Instead we get a witch. Nobody needs a witch. Not here. Speaking of witches. Oh my gosh. The tiniest... I wasn't expecting that. Like, little patches of pale oak. I kind of love that. And still, no, still nothing. Right, let's look at our map. What else have we got? We got a temperate grove. We know nothing there. Forgotten forest, no good to us. Allium shrubland, so this could be good. Aspen boreal. Let's check out Aspen boreal. We haven't checked what that is yet. Old growth birch forest. Nope. Send one over here. It's the aspen boreal. Nope, still nothing. Oh! Oh, our poor bird getting shot. We're too high to get a proper read over here. Oh! Nope! How dare they? You try and sort yourself out and they don't want to have anything to do with you. Rude. I did. Oh. Apparently, while I wasn't looking, my microphone decided it was gonna dip down. So I hope the audio has not been completely terrible. I apologise if it has been. It's been a quiet morning, though. There are not too many folks watching today, which, you know, it happens. No, it's 61%, so that's not what we're after. Okay, Temperate Grove, not where we want to be. We want to be down here. Alright, yeah, let's hang out around here for a while. Nope. That's shooting my bird. Allium shrub I'm right next to. Is this? Yeah, it's a stony shore. Oh, of interest. What spawns over here? Oh, Poplio. Why not? Let's add it to the list. Poplio and Oshawott. Which we need. We do actually need. Hilariously, extremely common. Well, I say extremely common, but there were regular spawns on the Obsidian Refuge. Then we got this amazing mountain range. I mean, look at that. And then you got this whole bit off the ocean, but goodness me. This is the borderline between the two. And it's still got a... Oh no, it's a relatively limited bucket for what can spawn here, so... This is good to know. Let's make a waypoint over here. Because why not, you know? Stony Shores Hunt Spot. There we go. I really do love, like, mountain areas like this one. They're so cool. Literally. As well as figuratively and metaphorically. So let's see, if I go down to the Frozen Peaks... Excuse me! Oh, goodness me. One of these days. And if we perch on the snowy slopes... Ugh. I give up. We're finally getting the weather shifting now into more of a sort of a winter. Well, autumn going into winter, so it's time to start wrapping up warm season. Howling Peaks. Ooh. What have we got a chance for here? Well, not Chikorita, apparently. Still no Chikorita, okay. Shoot each other, please. There we go. Shooting each other and setting themselves on fire. Alright, so now we've got an interesting spot because it's still not the highest spawn bucket, but it is a rather pretty area. And it helps it's a small version of the biome as well. Oh, snow blocks. Might be worth putting on some leather boots around here. Oh my gosh. That's deep. Oh, oh. Case in point. Now, usually I don't do this, but I'm going to take a peek. Do we have something down here that is extremely creepy? We do! Oh, we do! Oh my goodness. We've got an ancient city location. Well then. Ancient city under here. Ancient city above ground. There we go. Oh, wild Leafeon! So 1, we need to catch it because Leafeon. And 2, because it is taking up the spawn bucket possibility for a Chikorita to spawn. Oh, hello, lovely. Come here. Ooh, and dark blue. Don't mind if I do. Oh, you're going to be trouble. Who do I switch in? I think it's going to have to be Ingram. Okay, immune is a problem, so let's actually go for Malmo. Yes! It actually worked. And they're opposite genders, so if that Pokeball doesn't work... You're the same species and gender. So let's try that again. So it's meant to be 8 times more likely to succeed. There we go. Oh, and Dratini is ready to evolve, but we're going to push you a little bit more, my friend. Thank you, Mau Mau. Trust in Mau Mau, folks. She will always be reliable. Usually. Alright, so we're hanging out here for a little bit longer. But now we found an ancient city spot. We're gonna have to come back. We are definitely gonna have to come back. But we're also gonna have to farm a lot of wool. Very nice Flachinder. Alright, let's get the boots out. Because I know me, I'll fall into the snow and die, and I'll be very sad about it. Like, I was already sinking a bit there. Because you can walk into it. That's interesting. Oh, that swallow didn't stand a chance. So we have this tiniest cherry blossom grove. Sakura grove, even. Which is the chance for Chikorita to spawn. So that's actually the handy part, because being a small spot means it's very concentrated as to what spawns here. But at the same time, it's you got to clear out all the other spawns. So I really should get on with doing that, I think. But first, interesting. All right. Let's do ancient power. Oh, I can evolve Shieldon. I didn't think I could. That seems a nice place to do that, so... Nope. Look at you. Right beneath the trees that are a similar colour. You can turn around? There we go. Come on. Slow plodding steps. There we go. And even some screenshots for potential thumbnails down the line. So that's another one. Actually, I need to... That's another one knocked off the list. So put you in here, then... Do we have more than one or more? I don't think we do. That's alright. Alright, so we're here. Ooh! Jade Cliffs, another cherry grove. Aspen Glade. Kokonino Village. Not going, not good. This could be potentially good. Let's check what this is. Because I don't think I've been to the Jade Cliffs. It's right next door. Here we go. And then suddenly everything is a bit more green. That's interesting. And really quiet too. Well, we've got a chance at Sprigatito over here, but not much else, which is not great. Oh, and my music seems to have stopped again. Alright, let's turn on... Anyone wondering? This is Minecraft Lo-Fi Soothing Synths for Mining Blocks, and that's off the official Minecraft channel. %. Oh, 0.01 that is. Alright, let's look at those biome lists again. Well, there's a lavender field. Apparently that's meant to be quite good for it. Them and everything else. Ugh. Oh well. Alright, there we go. That's such a fun mountain. Oh! Not the starter we need, but we do need to take it off the bucket so something else will spawn. There's the cutie patootie. Yeah, we have plenty. So I don't feel bad knocking it out. Oh, seasonal forest. We don't care about the regional bias. Wandering trader in the middle of nowhere. That sounds about right. That's ugly. Nope, nothing we need. Thank you, though. Alright, so there's... Huh. Going the wrong way. Of course we are. This feels like a mountain that needs some sort of creepy castle or what have you up the top. Like, this is a summit you need to make make use of for a terrible villain there. Do I have any wood in here? I have mud. I have dirt. Ooh! We'll say yes to this, and this, and these, and this. Fighting gem, yes please. Shiny stone? Why not? Sword, not so much. Alright, so from here, we want to go over here. We got a plains as well. What is that? Ooh! It's my favorite! Oop. That works. For anyone visiting for the first time, I am a fossil fiend. I love hunting me some fossils, so that's what we're going to do right now. Interesting shape. Alright, what do we need? We need a brush. We need a shovel, but not that powerful one. Oh, why do I have good shovels on me? Oh, there they are. This one's slightly more unusual looking. Usually there's not a lot of water around these parts. Certainly we're not near an ocean or a river. Ugh, I just keep sneezing today. Would really prefer not to. Mostly because I don't do quiet sneezes. Alright, let's put the dirt to good use. There we go. Excuse me. Oh. What's worse is I feel fine. So I hope that's not a sign I'm actually coming down with something and I won't feel fine later. I'd be very cross indeed. Well, there's one. Hopefully it's not the only fossil out of here. Alright, so we're getting some interesting blocks. And it's... You can get fossils hidden in the sand, because I found them. But it's very rare to usually get sand with this particular combination. Alright, we got a bone. Alright, we got 2 more spots. These might be the last 2. There might be one more under the layer of gravel, but I doubt it. So we only had the one fossil. And that's okay. I don't mind. There we go. Let's go this way. Oop. Literal short walk / flyover, and we're in the... Oh, we got a chance here, so... I think I've got on the map somewhere else of the same kind. Ooh, Corellia. Or Curlia. But are you any good? Oh, you're very good. There we go. Well, we went looking for them, but it doesn't hurt to have them, you know? Pretty new flower. I'm pretty sure this is either an alpine or... what kind of forest is it? Seasonal forest, yep. No good for us. Oh, well, slightly good for us, but not great. We want to stay over here. You know, 2% increase. Oh, purple tulip. I've not seen those. Might as well grab them. Angelica. Ooh. I love the family of foxes. So this indicates there is ruins here. Not necessarily under the ground, but this is above ground ruins. It's slightly below ground ruins, but no, it's mostly above ground ruins for gimme ghouls. It's a good source of blocks if you need slightly cracked stone. But it's also a good source of gimme ghoul drops. Ooh, new gem. Oh, we're not going to say no to a dragon gem, that's for sure. This is a Pokemon. Oh. And another Pokemon. These are fun ruins because it implies there weren't just towers, there were walls, there might have been castles. Then we get this lovely field, this lovely meadow. And we'll hang out here for a little bit. And I'm actually going to leave this here with
the radar up, and I'm gonna just grab a refill on my drink, so hang tight, I will return in a moment. And here I was hoping something would spawn in the time I was gone. Alas, it was not to be. Oh, hello. So hopping along here. We have a lot of world map we could be visiting, and I still don't have all of this uncovered, which is crazy, but... You know what, let's see if I can do a thing. Let's see, because I'm curious. Doesn't look like this particular mountain has anything beneath it that's of interest, but... You know, just a tiny bit of deep dark parked right next to a geode. That feels like a recipe for trouble. Now, I know I have a waypoint for a completely different place. I'm wondering, is it worth... Because we've got the ancient city waypoint there, so it's not really worth it to... So we've got Orchard, Plains, Prairie, Redwood Forest, Alien Shrub. Build location idea was over there. Oh, what do we got down here? Maple Tiger. Ooh, and Dacite Ridge. Actually, what we're going to do is I'm going to fly over here because I want to see if I've raided this. If I have, then we're going to fly back to this waypoint. I teleport to the other Coconino Forest I have waypointed. That's a big chalk patch. Chalk is quite fun to build with if you've got the right materials, or rather mod packs installed together, but at the same time it's very annoying that if you've cut the block in a certain way and you put it down and you don't like where you've put it, when you break it, it shatters completely, like you can't silk touch it to pick it up again. Which feels really silly. It feels like something you should be able to do, you know? Oh, we've raided this chest before, so never mind. Ooh, Gimmighoul structure. Of a different kind. This is one that has something directly below it. And this is one of the apple trees where the apples actually spawn. Whoop! Didn't mean to do that. Because this is also one that has a potential trap. Let's grab all the blocks. As we can see, it keeps going down, but it also has a Gimmighoul possible items that may drop. All right, let's see. Let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Oop. Huh, poison barb. Oh, and we can already see we've got a bit of a building expansion down here. We can hear the skellies down in the tomb as well. And thanks to the map, you can also see it, which is interesting. Out of interest, what do we get down here? So this is kind of almost like a gimme ghoul tomb structure, as it were. Not quite the hole I thought I'd be digging today, that's for sure. And then it extends over here. We get the first sign of stairs. Oh. Don't think we broke anything, but you never know. So yeah, you can see this is a tomb. We've got skellies, we've got a bit of redstone in here. Generally this will have... Oh, we got a chest tucked away in here. So evidently there was an explosion at some point. Or just the, you know, world generation decided, no, we needed a hole. Someone light this all up here. And that should deal with many of the spawns. Oh, not much interesting in there. But we can come back another time to raid the rest of it. But that's one of the kind of the tomb structures for the Gimmeghouls. Good for items, especially if you're competitive and you want more of those than anything else. Gimmighoul hole. So chipped and cracked. Ooh. And we've gotten quite a few different gems so far. That's quite nice. Excuse me. Alright, south we're gonna go. We want to hit the waypoint and go excuse me, to a different village, or rather, different waypoint. And see if we give another 30 minutes or so. Oh, I don't know what's going on with the sneezes today, so I do apologise to anyone listening. No one needs to be hearing me sneeze. Here we go. We'll hang out here. This is Coconino Isle with our... We've been here before a few times. It's just a nice little island that has some handy spawns. Oh, and berries. I think that's a fir forest. Coniferous forest, yeah. Again, doesn't spawn Chikoritas, so we're gonna stay over here. Ooh, you're good. There's lava under here. What the heck? Let's see, what moves does Dratini have? Ooh, not bad actually. All things considered. Oh, we're knocking you out for sure. Oh! That 9 levels of difference? Definitely, definitely feel it. Well, that's not quite what I meant to do, but yeah, poison was poison. Ooh! Oh, you're good. You're. Yes. Okay, we're keeping that one. You not so much. It's a woof. We're getting a bit full over here, so let's just move those there. Ooh, what the forest over here? We got maple tiger. A maple tiger and cedarwood. I don't think we're gonna find what we're looking for over here, but it doesn't hurt to just take a peek and see what does spawn in these biomes. Oh! Fossil! Well, that did it. 9 times out of 10, if you break one of those, it's the one that had the fossil in it. Well done, me. One of these days I'm going to figure out why, when I sit down to stream, I start sneezing. Hopefully it's not a sign I'm allergic. But let's see. I have, as I mentioned, usually if when you break sus sand... Oh, there we go. I almost wish it broke. But we still at 0 sightings for Chikorita, which is really frustrating if I'm honest. I would really like to catch one. But let's check what will spawn in the forest over here. Since it's not a biome I'm super familiar with. Oh, Chikorita can. Okay. That's good. So keep that map up, and then next to it, like these tiny Seeker woods. I want to go check what those might spawn. Especially because the tree is so unusual. At least on the map. Might be a perfectly ordinary looking tree once I'm close to it. Right, not our friend. Seeker log. Slightly different shade of brown. Okay then. Well, we got a ruined portal here, so let's go grab the gold from that if I haven't already. Huh. There it is. Alright, iron, azure balls, slate balls, great balls, calcium, zinc, more obsidian. Wait, did those... Ooh! Not often you get that. Excuse me! Alright, we want Silk Touch. I think I'm gonna just give up on trying to not sneeze. It's not gonna work, but... Let's see, sometimes there are, like, additional gold blocks. Not always, but sometimes. And this is going to be one of those not this time, I have a feeling. Oh, that got full. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. And the thing is, I feel fine. That's the frustrating part. Like, I don't feel like I have a... Like, I don't feel like I'm coming down with anything. Yeah, and someone stop by and leave, probably because of my sneezing. Wonderful. Oh well. We'll leave it at that. Grab the magma blocks, because those will be useful. Maybe it's a sign. We have this lovely big forest that's around our little island. And then we've got allium shrubland over here. Useless. Oh, basalt bahara. Okay. And then we've got sturdy shores as well, if we feel like focusing on like Poplio. But let's just check some of the stone next to it. Maple tiger. So again, that's apparently a good one for Chikoritas to spawn, which surprises me. Oh, Zelkova logs. Been a while since I've seen any of these. Nope. Oh. Didn't mean to do that, but hey, you know what? We're interested in over here. What? Apparently fossils. I guess because of the gravel? No, it's Dune Beach. Okay. Interesting. I was not aware. We'll have to keep an eye on that for next time, I think. Everything except the one I want, apparently. So back over here. Let's go home. Oh. Apparently there's an Ursa ring on by the village. Huh. Not bad at all. Of course, all that complaining about me feeling fine, and now my head is like, do you though? Stay hydrated when you start getting headaches, folks. But here, this little sort of beginning mine shaft here, this is... We're going to expand from this bit. We'll probably go down like a step or half slab. And then I want to make like just a long sort of chamber. So let's start that now. Let's do that with Silk Touch. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pillar. Alright, so 1, 2. So with this bit, we'll want to go out this way too. So out that way, and then we want to go this way. So we've got 10 this way. Ooh. Thank you. We'll take that. Ah, Rocky Stone. Excellent. So what's nice about all the mining from earlier is you can get the different types of stone. And Rocky Stone is one of the things that can be in this mod pack, so... So 10 again. Oh, almost. That could have been bad. Then 1, 2. So we could either dig this out, or we could actually make this kind of a point to the build. That maybe these tunnels got discontinued because of the gravel. Or they're where we mine the gravel. Oh, hello. That'll do. And then here, we'll need to... The dirt has got to go. Now the question is, do I actually want to keep like this bit, or do I want to dig that out? I feel like I want to dig that out because I can always put it back in. Just to make sure nothing spawns where it shouldn't. There we go. So it'll be sort of over here and over here. So do 10 this way. I can make my mind up on if I want to continue. I mean, if nothing else, like having the spruce logs. Do I have any spruce logs in my bag? Got dark oak. Brown terracotta. Not what I'm needing. But like, in the very least, can continue this further down. And they can spread it also into the opposite directions as we go. We just got a little bit of extra texture along the way. But we've got these spaces now, and we're going to work on those tomorrow. Because I do think when your body's telling you that, you know, you've got the sneezes, maybe you should be listening. And go take some medicine. Or at the very least, get yourself a hot drink and rest up for a little bit. So that is what I'm going to do. So apologies for all the unintended sneezing. I really don't know where the sneezes came from today. Just out of nowhere. So far, no luck with Chikorita or with Sprigatito. So we might try a hunt for Sobble instead. So let's switch it up and then... Oh, excuse me. And go from there. It's the holdout of the grass types, so we'll come back to it. But I think I don't see people using Sobble or any of its line, and yeah, tomorrow we're gonna hunt for Sobble, and we're gonna also extend the mine and continue that little project there. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have yourself a lovely afternoon. Bye bye.